The sugar is crushing us. Oh my goodness. There's something that I have to say that everyone needs to stop eating sugar and stop eating salt. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, let's get into it. So I'm day 19 now, holy smokes. And I'm 16 plus pounds down. I stumbled a couple days ago, talked about it in other videos. We're not revisiting that, but weight's coming off, and it's great. So here's the story. Let me set the stage. My daughter wants a snack, and I'm going to confess, we've been a snacking family, especially in the evening. My bad habits I've been rubbed off on them. So a lot of this is me setting a good example for my children. I haven't talked about my why. I need to do that sometime. But I'm like, no. Like, we're not going to go to the pantry. You're not going to get, she calls them squishy things. My wife buys these like super healthy versions of everything. I don't even know what they're called. We just call them squishy things. They're not gummy bears. They're not fruit snacks. They're okay. I'm like, no. Here, if you want something, you can have a vegetable or a fruit. Cool, Dad, I'll have grapes. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd rather maybe something not as sweet, but cool. So I'm preparing the grapes, kind of wash them, get a little bowl for her, and one rolls off, and I'm like, I'm going to pop one in my mouth and grab two. And I ate it, and instantly. Now, I've been staying off processed sugars. In fact, I've been avoiding really sugary fruits as well. So like no mangoes. I haven't been eating bananas, like grapes. I've been sticking to like more of the low glycemic fruits. And I cannot believe how darn sweet this thing was. And I almost looked at this bowl like, am I just giving my kid a bowl of sugar? And I'm like, well, it's a grape, but I don't know. I have to reconsider this. Is it healthy? It's a good snack. It's definitely better than a fruit snack. Don't get me wrong. But I can't believe how sweet it was. And I would say that, listen, if I did that a month ago, I don't think I would have noticed how sweet that actually grape was. Because I've been staying away from it. I've heard this before about taste buds. About how people who smoked and stopped smoking, they're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe how good food tastes. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like having that same thing. And I told my wife, I'm like, I can't believe how sweet this is. And she's like, yeah, you know what? Your sensitivity's changing. Your taste buds are changing. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And I'm like, a little bit of grapes are super sweet. Would I really need a pie or a cake or a cookie or something like that? Like, I'll definitely partake in that stuff. And I'm like, wow, when you're on plan and you don't have that stuff all the time, holy smokes, you get a little satiated. And in fact, I had 3 grapes and I'm like, I don't want any more. A little too sweet. And I'm like, wait, can people actually just not eat a whole bag of chips too? I'm not eating chips right now, but I'm wondering like, I thought, because here's what I've done too. If I wrecked myself with sodium, and I thought, wow, I'm wrecked. So I've really been watching my sodium levels, and now I'm noticing like I don't need things to be as salty anymore. Like a little bit goes a long way, and it makes me think about just like, wow, day to day what I was just doing. Honestly, I would on a daily basis, I'd go to Starbucks or a local coffee place, and those places are carbohydrate delivery systems. Those cups are carbohydrate delivery systems. Now, black coffee, yeah, no problem, but who gets a black coffee there? I would think the majority of people don't, right? You get something in there, and it's just, here's a black coffee, and here's a bunch of carbohydrates, chug it down. And if you ever stop and think about truly like what's in there, how much sugar, how many calories, and then I was drinking in excess on a weekend, so there's that too. No wonder my visceral fat was so high. But I'm like, wow, okay. There's something to say about moderation, and it's even a biblical principle as well. So I just want to go, okay, I think if everyone just stopped, lay off the sugar and lay off the salt and go, okay, re-regulate, reset. This is my whole year of reset, right? On a metabolic reset. Wow. I'm wondering if we'd feel a bit more satiated if we wouldn't overeat. Now, I'm not saying we as in everybody you, I'm saying this is me, and I know there's other people that suffer with this as well. We overeat. And sometimes it's habitual, not even thinking about it, just nump, nump, nump. And other times, I'm wondering if we're not even tasting our food. So this has been my epiphany today, guys. Make it a great day. Give yourself, if you're watching this, give yourself a break. Cut all the carbs down, cut the salt down for a little bit, and then come back and see how good they taste. And really, do you need as much as you were eating? I didn't. So if you got anything out of this, great. I appreciate you guys. I will be back again. Until then, make it a great day.